Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the blessed union between this man Willie and this gorgeous, beautiful bride Andre in the sacrament of holy matrimony. This is the single highest commitment that two human beings can possibly make to each other. It is not something ever to be entered into lightly. Indeed, you not just join your lives together as husband and wife, but the lives of your entire families as well. Thus, if there's any person here, well, I know it is, but there's no one else here to object, so if you both just join hands. There you go. Do you really take this beautiful bride, Andrea, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
Absolutely.
Very good. And likewise, Andrea, do you take this man Willie to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part? Very good. Do we have the rings? Now the rings, as you both know, form the shape of a circle, and apart from being a whole, a lot easier to wear on your left ring fingers for the rest of your lives, they also form the unbroken circle of love that two human beings, especially those just like you who are getting married today, shall have for each other. So if you would kindly and gently place the ring onto Andre's left ring finger. It's a beautiful ring, but it's not as pretty as yours. Absolutely. And embracing hands. Look right into her beautiful eyes, sir, and kindly repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. I, Willie, take thee, Andrea, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I promise to always love you, to always honor you, to always respect you, to always listen to you, to always be patient with you. Shall I keep going?
Yeah, please.
And to always be your best friend. And lawfully wedded husband. Very good. And likewise, Andre, if you would kindly do the same thing, put the ring onto Willie's left ring finger. I have super glue in my car for you. That's what my wife did to me. She just put super glue on, I could never get off. And embracing hands. Look right into his eyes and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. I, Andrea, take thee, Willie, to be my lawfully wedded husband. I promise to always love you, to always honor you, to always respect you, to always listen to you, to always be patient with you, and to always be your best friend and lawfully wedded wife. Very good. Now, Willie and Andrea, I have a short scripture reading, and it's from 1 Corinthians. And this is great advice for anybody, but especially for two people just like yourselves who are getting married today, and I truly hope and pray that you'll take it to heart. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not proud. It does not boast. It does not envy, nor is it easily angered. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they shall cease. Where there are tongues, they shall be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it shall pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part shall disappear. When I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, and, no surprise, I reasoned like a child. But when I became an adult, just like you both are here today, I put aside my childish ways. For now we see very dimly as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know fully, even as I shall be fully known. But now the most important part. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these, which you shall both have for each other, is of course love. If you could all bow your heads, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask your many blessings today upon Willie and Andrea as they join together with you and each other in the sacrament of holy matrimony. Bless them and guide them wherever they may be, that each and every single day of their lives, that they shall always be stronger and very faithful and loyal and loving and committed to each other. Lord, that we know that the path in life is sometimes very difficult, sometimes it is not easy whatsoever, but that we know that with your blessing and their commitment to each other as husband and wife, that each and every single day of their lives shall become fuller and more enriched. Lord, we ask these blessings in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, Willie and Andrea, I can tell you something. In a marriage, you can be one of two things. You can be right, or you can be married. But you cannot and you will not ever be both. And if you don't believe me, just ask my wife or anybody here who's ever been married for very long, and they can tell you that it's the truth. For the husbands, put your beautiful wives first. Gorgeous wives, put your husbands first. Let the small stuff go. Put your egos aside. 99.9% of it, it's all small stuff. There are so many things that you can choose to bicker, argue, and nitpick and fight about. Sure, over 1,001 things in a day if you try. Some people say that today, the day that you get married, is the best and most difficult part of ever getting married. And that's partially true. I mean, there's the cost, the license, the time, but it's a gorgeous day. You have it right at sunset. You can't get better than that. You have great restaurants right over here if you're hungry thereafter. But the truly best and most difficult part of ever getting married is not today. It's the day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, of crossing that bridge together. When the going gets tough, and sometimes it will, the tough don't simply get going. No, they sit back down together. They listen to each other, even when all they feel like doing is talking, or perhaps not talking. Can you go back the other way, please? Thank you. They compromise, even when they only want their own way, and they work it out. You can do these things. You can look back many years from now and have had a very happy and successful and fulfilling marriage. Can and will you both do these things? Okay. I have just the last few quick pieces of advice, but I promise that I'll keep it short. You are both still very young, but I tell this even to couples in the 80s and 90s and 100s, and I've known this for years, so I've had plenty of those couples too. There will come times in your lives when you both encounter problems, obstacles, troubles that are too great, too big for you to solve on your own or together as a couple. Don't worry, every couple goes through this at least once and usually many times over their lives. Never ever hesitate to go find an outside, objective ear, a minister, a licensed counselor, somebody not involved in the situation, who's had the training, the education, and the experience to help you to work through these things together successfully. There's nothing wrong with doing so. The only thing that is wrong is if you don't both take that time for yourselves, for each other and your families, you'll work through these things together successfully. Some people say that seeking help when you need it is a sign of weakness. No, on the contrary, seeking help when you need it, as sometimes all of us do, is not a sign of weakness. It's a definite sign of wisdom and maturity. Also, watch your social media, watch your work colleagues, watch your friends, watch your acquaintances. There are so many people that could care less than zero about your marriage. And all they're thinking about is one or two temporary things, and of course that never lasts. And there's an old saying, if they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. Also, watch your finances. The number one thing that couples fight about, on average, is about money. Try to have at least 6 months of your salaries and income back in a bank account in case there's ever an emergency like COVID layoffs. Great example, And also put aside for retirement, because one day we're all going to get to be older and we're not going to be able to work, or we don't want to work, or like whatever. And also try to go out on a date night at least once a week. I mean, even if it's just Netflix and dinner on the couch, a picnic, or watching the sunset, it doesn't even have to cost anything. It can be free. Take that time for yourselves. No kids, no other family, no friends, just the two of you for an hour or two every week. I know sometimes life gets complicated with work and hobbies and kids and this and that, and before you know it, it's so easy to start growing apart. But don't let that happen to you both. And lastly, sir, there's a very old saying, and any couple just like yourselves that's ever been married for very long can tell you that it's true. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, sir. She's like, yep. Before you do say, think a single thought in your mind, ask yourself, will this make my beautiful wife happy? And if the answer is no, don't do it. Now, I say that to you. There is one other saying, happy spouse, happy house. So of course that goes to both of you. Now I checked both of our cell phones just before we started. There's been no phone call, no text message, no pardon from the governor or the president. This is your last, not that we like them anyway, but
right.
Just saying. And they're coming here next week. I'm like, oh, God, really?
No, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
I won't get into that.
We know.
Yeah, I know. But really?
He knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And pants too. Anyway, but I checked both my cell phones and nobody's called to grant a pardon. Do you both wish to proceed?
Yes.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well then, by the power invested in me by God in the state of Oklahoma, it is my honor, my duty, and my great privilege to officially pronounce you husband and beautiful wife. Sir, may you kiss this beautiful bride.
You need to run up on me.